Question 1. A key distinction between a project and a program is that a program is fundamentally aligned with achieving a. Tactical objectives within a specific department. B. Short-term operational efficiency improvements. C. Long-term organizational strategic objectives and benefits. D. Individual project deliverables and their immediate completion. Answer: C. Long-term organizational strategic objectives and benefits. The core difference between a project and a program lies in their purpose and scope. A program is specifically designed to achieve long-term organizational strategic objectives and realize benefits that would not be achievable by managing its component projects individually. While projects deliver specific outputs, programs focus on the outcomes and the value these outputs collectively provide to the organization. For instance, a program to launch a new product line brings together multiple projects like R&D, manufacturing, and marketing, all aimed at realizing the strategic benefit of increased market share. Always remember that programs exist to deliver strategic value, making benefits realization their primary driver. Question 2. During which program management performance domain is the program benefits realization plan primarily created and refined? A. Program definition. B. Program benefits delivery. C. Program closure. D. Program governance. Answer: A. Program definition. The program definition performance domain is where the initial strategic alignment and detailed planning for the program's lifecycle occur, including the crucial activity of developing the program benefits realization plan. This plan, which outlines how the program's intended benefits will be identified, analyzed, delivered, and sustained, is foundational to the program's purpose and is established early. For example, if a program aims to reduce operational costs, the plan would detail how these savings will be measured and achieved before execution begins. It's essential to define your benefits clearly upfront, as this plan guides all subsequent program activities towards value realization. Question 3. A program manager is reviewing a new organizational strategic objective that impacts an ongoing program. Which program management performance domain is most directly concerned with ensuring the program remains aligned with this evolving organizational strategy? A. Program stakeholder engagement. B. Program benefits management. C. Program strategic alignment. D. Program governance. Answer: C. Program strategic alignment. The program strategic alignment performance domain is precisely focused on ensuring that the program remains consistent with and contributes to the organization's strategic objectives throughout its lifecycle. This domain involves continuous monitoring of the strategic landscape and making adjustments to the program to maintain its relevance and value, especially when new strategic objectives emerge. For example, if the company shifts focus from growth to cost reduction, the program manager must reevaluate how the current program contributes to this new strategic direction. Staying aligned with the strategic direction is paramount for any program's continued existence and success. Question 4. What is the primary role of the program manager regarding benefits throughout the program lifecycle? A. To ensure benefits are identified and delivered, and their sustainability is planned. B. To manage the scope and schedule of individual component projects. C. To perform the detailed technical execution for each component project. D. To secure funding for future organizational initiatives. Answer: A. To ensure benefits are identified and delivered, and their sustainability is planned. The primary role of the program manager concerning benefits is to ensure that the program's intended benefits are not only identified and delivered but also that their sustainability is planned beyond the program's formal closure. Unlike project managers who focus on delivering project outputs, program managers are responsible for realizing the strategic outcomes and value these outputs collectively bring. For instance, if a program delivers a new IT system, the program manager ensures the strategic benefits, like improved data accuracy or faster processing, are truly achieved and maintained. Your success as a program manager is measured by the realization and sustainment of promised benefits. Question 5. In the Program Governance Performance domain, what is the main purpose of establishing a program steering committee? A. To manage the day-to-day tasks of individual component projects. B. To provide strategic guidance, make key decisions, and ensure program alignment with organizational objectives. C. To resolve conflicts between project team members within the program. D. To perform detailed risk assessments for all program components. Answer: B. To provide strategic guidance, make key decisions, and ensure program alignment with organizational objectives. A program steering committee, established within the program governance domain, serves a critical function by providing high-level strategic guidance, making crucial decisions, and ensuring the program remains aligned with the organization's broader objectives. This committee typically comprises senior stakeholders who have the authority to influence resource allocation and resolve significant program-level issues, elevating challenges beyond the program manager's scope. For example, they might decide on a major scope change that impacts the program's strategic direction. Think of the steering committee as the program's compass, constantly checking its course against the organizational strategy. Question 6. When a program manager identifies a significant deviation in a key program benefit, which performance domain is primarily responsible for addressing this issue and ensuring corrective action? A. Program stakeholder engagement. B. Program governance. C. Program benefits delivery. D. Program strategic alignment. Answer: C. Program benefits delivery. The program benefits delivery performance domain is where the program's outputs are produced and integrated to realize the intended benefits, making it the primary domain for addressing any deviations in benefits. This involves actively monitoring the realization of benefits against the plan, identifying variances, and initiating corrective actions to ensure the program achieves its strategic outcomes. For instance, if a program is supposed to increase customer satisfaction by 15% and current metrics show only 5% improvement, the program benefits delivery domain focuses on fixing this gap. This domain is where the rubber meets the road for delivering the program's value proposition. Question 7. A program manager is conducting a gate review at the end of a phase to decide whether to proceed to the next phase, pivot, or terminate the program. This activity is a core part of which program management lifecycle phase? A. Program definition. B. Program benefits delivery. C. Program closure. D. Program governance. Answer: B. Program benefits delivery. Gate reviews, which involve evaluating the program's performance and strategic alignment to make critical decisions about its continuation, are a fundamental aspect of the program benefits delivery lifecycle phase. This phase is characterized by the execution of component projects, the integration of their outputs, and the ongoing monitoring and control necessary to achieve program benefits. For example, a gate review might assess if a new product program is meeting its market entry criteria before investing further in large-scale manufacturing. These structured reviews ensure that resources are continuously invested in programs that are still viable and delivering expected value. Question 8. What is the primary purpose of the program roadmap within the program definition phase? A. To detail the individual project schedules and resource allocations. B. To graphically represent the high-level timeline, major milestones, and strategic direction of the program. C. To document the specific technical requirements for each program component. D. To outline the budget for each component project. Answer: B. To graphically represent the high-level timeline, major milestones, and strategic direction of the program. The program roadmap, developed during the program definition phase, serves as a high-level visual representation of the program's strategic direction, major milestones, and timeline. It connects the program's objectives to the organizational strategy and provides a long-term view for stakeholders, helping them understand the flow and progression of benefits realization over time. For example, a roadmap for a digital transformation program might show key phases like platform selection, pilot implementation, and full rollout over several years. This tool helps everyone visualize the journey and stay focused on the strategic destination. Question 9. A program manager is facilitating a meeting with key stakeholders to prioritize various competing demands and expectations for the program. This activity is most aligned with which program management performance domain? A. Program strategic alignment. B. Program financial management. C. Program stakeholder engagement. D. Program risk management. Answer: C. Program stakeholder engagement. Facilitating discussions to prioritize competing demands and managing stakeholder expectations are central activities within the program stakeholder engagement performance domain. This domain focuses on identifying all relevant stakeholders, analyzing their interests, and developing strategies to effectively involve them and manage their influence throughout the program lifecycle. For instance, mediating between marketing and engineering stakeholders on product features involves managing their diverse interests to ensure program success. Effective stakeholder engagement is crucial for gaining buy-in and navigating the complex political landscape of a large program. Question 10. A program has successfully delivered all its intended benefits and the organization has fully integrated the new capabilities. Which program management lifecycle phase is the program manager now entering? A. Program benefits delivery. B. Program closure. C. Program governance. D. Program definition. Answer: B. Program closure. When a program has successfully delivered all its intended benefits and these new capabilities are integrated and sustained within the organization, the program manager then moves into the program closure lifecycle phase. This phase involves formally concluding the program, releasing resources, documenting lessons learned, and ensuring a smooth transition of the delivered capabilities to ongoing operations or other organizational units. For example, closing a program that implemented a new enterprise resource planning (ERP) system would involve handing over support and maintenance to the IT department. Proper closure ensures that the organization can fully capitalize on the program's outcomes and apply lessons learned to future initiatives. Question 11. What distinguishes program risks from project risks? A. Program risks are generally more certain and easier to quantify than project risks. B. Program risks are solely financial, while project risks are operational. C. Program risks often involve interdependencies between component projects and strategic implications, whereas project risks are specific to individual deliverables. D. Program risks are managed exclusively by the program sponsor, not the program manager. Answer: C. Program risks often involve interdependencies between component projects and strategic implications, whereas project risks are specific to individual deliverables. The key distinction is that program risks encompass interdependencies between component projects, broader strategic implications, and overall benefits realization, making them more complex and far-reaching than project-specific risks. Project risks are confined to the scope and deliverables of a single project, while program risks can threaten the entire program's ability to deliver its strategic objectives. For example, a program risk might be regulatory changes affecting all new product launches within a program, whereas a project risk might be a technical challenge in one product's design. As a program manager, your focus expands to managing risks at this higher, integrated level. Question 12. In the program financial management performance domain, what is the purpose of developing a program budget that spans multiple years? A. To allow for flexible spending without strict controls. B. To align financial resources with the long-term benefits realization plan and strategic objectives. C. To determine the hourly rates for individual project team members. D. To allocate funds for daily operational expenses of the organization. Answer: B. To align financial resources with the long-term benefits realization plan and strategic objectives. Developing a multi-year program budget within the program financial management domain is essential because programs often have a long duration, requiring financial resources to be aligned with the long-term benefits realization plan and strategic objectives. This long-term view ensures that the necessary funds are available throughout the program lifecycle, from definition through benefits delivery and even into sustainability planning. For example, a 5-year infrastructure improvement program would need a budget that accounts for phased investments over several fiscal years. This strategic financial planning ensures the program has the sustained investment needed to achieve its overarching goals. Question 13. A program manager is initiating an organizational change management process to help affected stakeholders adapt to new processes introduced by the program. This activity primarily falls under which performance domain? A. Program scope management. B. Program communications management. C. Program stakeholder engagement. D. Program strategic alignment. Answer: C. Program stakeholder engagement. Initiating an organizational change management process to help stakeholders adapt to new processes is a core activity within the program stakeholder engagement performance domain. This domain specifically addresses managing the impact of the program on people and ensuring their buy-in and readiness for the changes introduced. For instance, if a program introduces a new way of working, the program manager needs to manage the transition for employees through training and communication to minimize resistance. Effectively engaging stakeholders through change management is crucial for the successful adoption and ultimate benefits realization of the program. Question 14. During the program benefits delivery phase, the program manager discovers that a key regulatory change will significantly impact the program's ability to achieve its intended benefits. What is the most appropriate immediate action for the program manager? A. Immediately halt all program activities until the regulatory environment stabilizes. B. Inform the program governance board and key stakeholders, then analyze the impact and potential mitigation strategies. C. Instruct project managers to continue as planned, assuming the regulation will be reversed. D. Reassign all program resources to a new, unrelated program. Answer: B. Inform the program governance board and key stakeholders, then analyze the impact and potential mitigation strategies. When a significant regulatory change impacts a program's ability to achieve benefits, the most appropriate immediate action for the program manager is to promptly inform the program governance board and key stakeholders, then analyze the impact and develop potential mitigation strategies. This approach ensures transparency, leverages the expertise and authority of the governance structure, and allows for an informed, strategic response to the threat. For example, if new environmental regulations impact a construction program, the program manager would assess the cost and schedule implications before presenting options to the board. Proactive communication and analysis are essential for maintaining program viability in the face of major external changes. Question 15. What is the primary focus of the program manager concerning scope, in contrast to a project manager's focus? A. To manage detailed work packages and deliverables for individual projects. B. To define and manage the aggregated scope of all component projects and ensure it aligns with overall program objectives and benefits. C. To control changes to individual project budgets. D. To conduct technical design reviews for all project components. Answer: B. To define and manage the aggregated scope of all component projects and ensure it aligns with overall program objectives and benefits. While a project manager focuses on the detailed scope of a single project's deliverables, a program manager's primary focus concerning scope is to define and manage the aggregated scope of all component projects, ensuring it aligns with the overall program objectives and intended benefits. This means the program manager looks at the bigger picture, ensuring that each project's scope contributes cohesively to the program's strategic outcomes and that no redundancies or gaps exist across the integrated effort. For instance, a program to develop a new vehicle platform would ensure that the engine project, chassis project, and interior project scopes combine to create the desired complete vehicle. Thinking holistically about scope is key to program success. Question 16. In which phase of the program lifecycle are the lessons learned formally documented and archived for future reference? A. Program definition. B. Program benefits delivery. C. Program closure. D. Program governance. Answer: C. Program closure. During the program closure phase, one of the critical activities is the formal documentation and archiving of lessons learned from throughout the entire program lifecycle. This process captures valuable insights about what went well, what could be improved, and how challenges were overcome, providing organizational learning for future projects and programs. For instance, after a successful merger integration program, documenting best practices for change communication would be vital. Capturing these insights ensures that organizational knowledge grows with each program, fostering continuous improvement. Question 17. The program manager is reviewing metrics related to the adoption rate of a new technology introduced by the program, to ascertain if the expected value is being realized by the end users. This activity relates most directly to which program management performance domain? A. Program quality management. B. Program resource management. C. Program benefits management. D. Program procurement management. Answer: C. Program benefits management. Reviewing metrics related to the adoption rate of a new technology to ascertain if expected value is being realized by end users directly relates to the program benefits management performance domain. This domain focuses on defining, creating, maximizing, and sustaining the benefits that the program is intended to deliver, and continuously monitoring their realization is a key part of this. For example, if the program's benefit was improved user efficiency, tracking adoption rates helps confirm whether that benefit is materializing as planned. Benefits management is the heart of why a program exists, so always keep an eye on value realization. Question 18. A program manager is addressing an issue where two component projects within the program are competing for the same limited critical resource, potentially delaying both. This is an example of a challenge typically managed within which program management performance domain? A. Program scope management. B. Program quality management. C. Program resource management. D. Program communications management. Answer: C. Program resource management. Addressing an issue where two component projects are competing for the same limited critical resource is a classic challenge managed within the program resource management performance domain. This domain is responsible for acquiring, developing, and managing the overall program resources, including human, material, equipment, and facility resources, and resolving interproject conflicts over shared resources. For example, if two projects need the same specialized engineer simultaneously, the program manager mediates to allocate that resource optimally to ensure overall program progress. Effectively managing shared resources is vital for maintaining the efficiency and progress of the entire program. Question 19. What is a key characteristic of the relationship between program management and organizational strategy? A. Program management operates independently of organizational strategy. B. Program management is a temporary endeavor with no direct link to long-term strategy. C. Program management bridges the gap between organizational strategy and tactical project execution, ensuring strategic benefits are realized. D. Organizational strategy is developed solely by the program manager. Answer: C. Program management bridges the gap between organizational strategy and tactical project execution, ensuring strategic benefits are realized. A key characteristic of the relationship between program management and organizational strategy is that program management serves as the critical bridge, translating high-level organizational strategy into tangible outcomes by coordinating related projects and activities. It ensures that the collective efforts of component projects align with and contribute to the achievement of strategic benefits. For instance, a company's strategy to become a market leader in AI might be realized through an AI product development program that coordinates multiple projects like R&D, software development, and market launch. Understanding this crucial link clarifies why programs are so important to an organization's long-term success. Question 20. A program manager is developing a program management plan. Which of the following best describes the primary purpose of this plan? A. To serve as a detailed technical specification for each component project. B. To document how the program will be executed, monitored, controlled, and closed, providing overall direction. C. To outline the specific budget and schedule for each individual project within the program. D. To provide a list of all potential risks at the program level. Answer: B. To document how the program will be executed, monitored, controlled, and closed, providing overall direction. The Program Management Plan is a comprehensive document that serves as the overarching guide for how the program will be executed, monitored, controlled, and eventually closed, providing essential direction for all program activities. It integrates various subsidiary plans from different performance domains, such as financial, risk, and stakeholder management, into a coherent whole. For example, it would define how changes are approved, how communications are handled, and how benefits are tracked for the entire program. This plan is your central blueprint for managing the entire program lifecycle effectively. Question 21. Which program management performance domain focuses on establishing a framework for decision-making, accountability, and oversight across the program? A. Program strategic alignment. B. Program benefits management. C. Program governance. D. Program communications management. Answer: C. Program governance. The program governance performance domain is precisely focused on establishing a robust framework for decision-making, accountability, and oversight throughout the program lifecycle. This framework ensures that the program operates within defined organizational policies, processes, and structures, providing direction and control. For instance, it defines who has authority to approve major changes or resolve significant issues, ensuring that the program proceeds in an organized and controlled manner. Strong governance is the backbone that keeps a program on track and aligned with organizational expectations. Question 22. When managing procurement at the program level, what is the program manager primarily focused on? A. Detailed contract negotiation for individual project-level vendors. B. Leveraging economies of scale across multiple projects and ensuring strategic sourcing aligns with overall program objectives. C. Managing the daily delivery of procured goods for each project. D. Auditing supplier invoices for accuracy. Answer: B. Leveraging economies of scale across multiple projects and ensuring strategic sourcing aligns with overall program objectives. When managing procurement at the program level, the program manager is primarily focused on leveraging economies of scale across multiple component projects and ensuring that strategic sourcing decisions align with the overall program objectives. This means looking beyond individual project needs to find opportunities for consolidated purchasing, preferred vendor agreements, and standardized terms that benefit the entire program. For example, a program might negotiate a single software license agreement for all its component projects to reduce overall costs and streamline procurement processes. This strategic approach to procurement helps optimize resource utilization and financial outlays for the whole program. Question 23. A program manager is reviewing a new, high-level organizational policy that mandates specific security standards for all IT systems. The program currently has several IT-related projects. This policy review primarily impacts which program management performance domain? A. Program communications management. B. Program quality management. C. Program financial management. D. Program risk management. Answer: B. Program quality management. Reviewing a new organizational policy that mandates specific security standards for IT systems primarily impacts the program quality management performance domain. This domain ensures that the program's processes and deliverables meet the required quality standards, which include compliance with organizational policies, regulatory requirements, and stakeholder expectations. For instance, if a new security policy requires encryption for all data, the program manager must ensure all IT projects within the program incorporate this standard to meet the overall quality objectives. Program quality management ensures that the program not only delivers benefits but also delivers them to the right standard. Question 24. A program manager is preparing a consolidated report for senior management, summarizing the overall progress, issues, and risks of all component projects as well as the program itself. This activity is a key part of which program management performance domain? A. Program stakeholder engagement. B. Program communications management. C. Program resource management. D. Program benefits management. Answer: B. Program communications management. Preparing consolidated reports for senior management, summarizing overall program progress, issues, and risks, is a key activity within the program communications management performance domain. This domain focuses on developing and executing a communication strategy to ensure timely, effective, and appropriate flow of information to all program stakeholders. For example, a monthly program status report helps keep all executives and key stakeholders informed about the health and strategic alignment of the entire program. Clear and consistent communication is vital for maintaining transparency and support for your program. Question 25. A program manager identifies that a proposed project within the program's scope does not align with the most recent organizational strategic direction. What action should the program manager take? A. Proceed with the project as planned, assuming strategic direction will eventually shift back. B. Re-evaluate the project's strategic alignment and, if necessary, recommend its modification or cancellation to the Program Governance Board. C. Delegate the decision to the individual project manager. D. Seek additional funding to force the project to align. Answer: B. Re-evaluate the project's strategic alignment and, if necessary, recommend its modification or cancellation to the Program Governance Board. If a proposed project no longer aligns with the most recent organizational strategic direction, the program manager should re-evaluate its strategic alignment and, if necessary, recommend its modification or cancellation to the Program Governance Board. This aligns with the program's strategic alignment performance domain, which mandates continuous monitoring of the program's fit with organizational strategy. For example, if a program aims to expand into new markets, but the organization's strategy shifts to consolidating existing markets, a project focused on new market entry might need to be reconsidered. Maintaining strategic alignment is paramount for ensuring the program delivers value and doesn't waste resources.